Morning with James Dempsey. How's everybody tonight? For those of you who are puzzled, I am not Brent Simmons. And unfortunately, Brent couldn't make it tonight. And we found out, what, about 10 p.m.?
10 p.m. last night.
So, Brent was originally going to perform a song with us, because he is a longtime Breakpoint. And anybody here familiar with Rob Napier? Cacophony on the various social medias. He was going to be joining us and playing guitar. So his flight had mechanical delays out of the East Coast, so he would not be arriving until after the party. So within the last less than 24 hours, we've had two major reconfigurations of the band. So tonight, there's me. There's Ken Case on keyboards and vocals. Laura Savino on vocals. And we might draft a special guest from the audience towards the end. But we'll leave that as a surprise. All right, so again, I think you have a little amplification, but the vocals are not amplified. This is not amplified. A few things to note about tonight's performance. I don't think we've ever performed in this configuration before. So,
nor have we practiced in this.
Nor have we actually even practiced. So this is a pretty loosey-goosey performance. It's also the case. What's that?
We're testing in prod.
It is a test flight version. I did it anyway. Yes. There will also be two, not just one, two brand new, never performed songs tonight. And they may never be performed again. We don't know. And that's not because of the quality of the song. It's just they're a little more topical than usual songs.
Very exclusive.
Yes, but this is an exclusive engagement of these two new songs. All right, with that, we're going to start with one that if you've been to a show, you probably, actually I should start the sad chords. Because I don't think I can talk and play these chords. Will you play the sad chords? There we go. Because a long time ago, something happened to me. And it affected me. It was like a gut punch. So emotionally impactful that I wrote this song like that day. And then time passed. And as you can tell, as you listen to the lyrics of this song and its dated references to hardware and individuals, this song is not very new. But the emotion, the feeling of this song hits me every time I sing it. And in fact, the overall theme of this song is something that may have happened to you, someone you love, very recently. I believe it happens to somebody, thousands of people, maybe even tens of thousands of people around the world every day. So I'd like to do that song for you now. I almost dropped my iPhone 5 on the gray stone floor of the Apple store. I almost dropped my iPhone 5. Geniuses could see my new calamity. I almost dropped my Johnny Ive has dents and scratches in the line. Christine designer. Yeah, almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Oh yes, I did now. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yeah, almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Do you know the end chords? Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Thank you. We're mutable, right? Next.
Sure.
Let's do that over here, so that we're closer to the people. So the songs we end up doing have a range of styles, range of genres, and well, I was out at like an antique store and they had this box of sheet music, like old time sheet music. And it had like barbershop songs from like the 1890s, 1910s and what have you. Found this sheet music, this barbershop song called My Beautiful Mutable Shared State. And I was like, that sounds really interesting. So I, got it and kind of adapted it because it's, we got 3 voices. But we'd like to do that song for you now. What's going to be the best way?
I don't know. I want to hear both of you.
Maybe just right here.
Yeah, all right.
And then, oh yes, give me a C, a bouncy C. Oh, there we are. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state. I don't know how to begin. I decline to resign to the sad fate of the trouble that you get me in. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state, with references all over town. Well, my back was turned and then later I learned you mutated your state all around. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state, I might just show you the door by adjusting my preference for types with a reference and valuing values much more. By adjusting my preference for types with a reference and valuing values much more. Oh dear. All right. I'll get a little closer. Cabaret style. So this is one of the new songs, inspired by just a minor dub announcement called Liquid Glass. And again, I have the chord sheet here. This will not be the most polished performance, but I hope you enjoy, or it could just go terribly wrong. So I'll take it nice and slow. Whoa. Let's do it this way. Oh, sure. perfect. The human teleprompter. Thank you so much. Oh, liquid glass. Is that it? Yeah, liquid glass. Liquid glass. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Banana liquid glass. I wrote the lyrics to be as intelligible as liquid glass controls are legible. Everybody sing along. You don't know the words, but neither do I. Oh, liquid glass, liquid glass. La, 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 liquid glass. Liquid glass. So that is one I hope becomes obsolete really quickly. Beta 2 or Beta 3, one can hope. All right. Oh, you're playing on this, so I will not need this. Optional. Clearly a fan. So thank you. I know that'll be ringing in your heads. Those are unforgettable lyrics. So we're going to do the first song about Swift ever written by me that I know. It might be anybody. I don't know anybody else that's written a song about Swift, the programming language. It's called The Optional Song. And featuring Ken Case on keyboard. Will you do the solo too?
I don't know. We haven't tried this before. We can find out.
Let's inflate around it.
All right.
We don't have to do the solo.
Sounds good.
And well, I'll introduce you after.
Okay.
All right. So, shall we? It's usually faster than that, isn't it?
Yeah, give me a chuck. All right.
Can people hear the piano in the back? Well, an optional contains a value or just empty space. If nothing's there, you won't miss it because your code is explicit. They're handling either case. The type that is optional is like a programmatic shot in the dark. Well, you're never quite certain something's behind the curtain, so the type has a question mark. Whoa, 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 providing default values may have you stressing. Operator for nil coalescing. That double question mark can be quite a blessing to you. Whoa, 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 with complicated instance graphs as you complain. Traverse them tersely with optional chaining using methods, properties, and subscripts pertaining to you. Now it's solo optional. Solo optional coming up right after this verse. But if there's no one to sound it, we'll inflate around it and carry on the worst. Just hit that G7 for a while. Oh, stay on the G7.
Stay on this G7. Okay.
Carry on nonetheless, and no soloist today. It was going to be Brent had practiced this incredibly intricate guitar solo to play during the sub, but he was not G7 it? It was black tie optional. I attended that swanky affair. As I approached VIPs in my cut-off dungarees, I felt the guard throw me out of there. Oh, hit that G7 for a long while. Because that, oh, just keep pounding it. G7, G7, G7. Because the folks at this brewery do not realize it is about to become incredibly dramatic in here. In 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you are being resourceful, unwrapping optionals in ways that are forceful. But building one, you may soon be remorseful as it all comes crashing down. That exclamation point should make you wonder, am I committing a programming blunder? One little nil tears your whole app asunder as it all comes crashing down, crashing down. It all comes crashing down. And soon you'll be finding you should be optional binding. Show off. It was clothing optional. As I stepped onto the beach, while my eyes got their fill of folks dressed up in nil, I kept my towel well within reach. Now you know in optionals, a strongly typed wrapped up little gift. The moral of this optional story is they're mandatory when you're coding with Swift. The moral of this optional story is they're mandatory when you're coding with Swift. And on dramatic vocals, Laura Savino.
Kind impression.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to use. I don't even know. Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. The human teleprompter. Thank you. So this is another new song. So I see some folks wearing the Bill Atkinson pin. Have you seen some folks around with that? Bill Atkinson passed away on June 5th, and I did an interview at One More Thing and the person I was interviewing asked for a moment of silence in the room for Bill Atkinson. And driving home from that on Tuesday of last week, I guess it was, again, I wrote just a few verses. So this is a song I just call For Bill. Let's hope I get it. Hypercard and math paint. Well, looking back, it might seem quaint, but they were such a revelation those years ago. He was brilliant and he had grace. His quick draw drew the whole Mac interface, which was such a revolution those years ago. Aha. The lyric here, which I wrote 3 times today. Just a moment. Oh, it's just, we thank you, Bill, for every first. You made a dent the universe, and we all stand on your short. But a true appreciation of all of his contributions. Yeah, pretty amazing. A round of applause or just a moment of silence for Patrick for Bill Atkins. I think silence is always better. Thank you. We are coming to the end, or close to the end of our little set here. Please sing along with us, because when you get to it's a little Hawaiian song about the history of memory management in Apple platforms. Because when you think about that, who doesn't write a little Hawaiian song? And coming up to the stage now is Mr. Kurt Clifton.
He's coming up to sit my water.
We're so laid back, like the backing vocalists just kind of sit on at a picnic table. All right. All right, and please sing along. Liki me no wanna make a lot of liki. Well, wait a minute. Has anybody here done manual memory management in Objective-C? Has anybody here written code old enough that it is before Foundation was released and you didn't even have reference counting? Mr. Ken Case? And I'm sorry, your name is? I didn't catch it. Eric. So 2 people, yeah? Is that all the hands that went up? So there is the gray beard, seldom played in public version of this song. Oh. It is on the album, but yes, has a little preamble. Have you heard this before? First there was just new and free, as simple as it could be. In the early days of Objective-C, but passing objects around across API bounds wasn't clear who the owner should be. Oh, we don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Oh, we don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Well, I retained and released to keep my memory policed. Wanna make a lot of leaky code. Sometimes my mind it would slip, causing some objects to drip. We don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. High water mark running high, auto-releasing was why. Jeez, we don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Pop the pool off the stack to get my memory back. We don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Everybody, oh, we don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Oh, we don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Then I was garbage collected, memory scanned and inspected. We don't wanna make a lot of leaky code. Oh, but its runtime price bad for embedded device. We don't wanna make iPhone go slow. Bridge, we've managed memory longer than I can recall. We look for better ways to handle it all. And though the path that takes us there might change, our destination Then I refactored to ARC. It was more than a lark.
We don't wanna make a lot of Liki code.
A slick compiler extension based on naming convention.
We don't wanna make a lot of Liki code.
The tide started to drift. Now the current is swift.
We don't wanna make a lot of Liki code.
The square brackets were gone, but reference cycles live on.
We don't wanna make a lot of Liki code.
Everybody, oh. That's not everybody. Oh. One more time. Oh. So we can either end it there, or we could maybe do one more song.
One more thing!
All right, we'll do one more song. Do you know the beginning chords of this one, or should I do it?
Why don't you do the
All right. So we'll do one more song. Before we do, thank you so much. I know this is not the optimal acoustic environment, but I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. It's been a real enjoyment. Thank you for letting me and us perform for you. All right. So very long ago was somebody we all know. Up on the stage he was the king, showing what the future just might bring. But his time with us is past, but the memories still last. Those magic words that he let ring, when it said just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. We love to see just one more thing. Oops, one more thing, one more thing. Wish he could show us one more thing. But those days are now behind, but to the future you'll still find so many good things happening, so many dreams left to take wing. So tonight we play our show, though it's almost time to go. We all really want to sing, play for you just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Sing along. We're gonna play just one more thing, one more thing. Even louder. One more thing. We're gonna play just one more thing. Breakpoints tonight for Ken, Kirk, and Laura. One more round of applause for them. Thank you all.